What if I told you that the key to making his heart race isn't about saying the perfect thing or planning the perfect date? It's the little, innocent tricks you do without even realizing it. These subtle moves can leave him captivated, thinking about you long after you've parted ways. Imagine this. You're in a room full of people, but when he looks at you, it feels like time stops. It's not because you're saying anything special. It's something in the way you move, the way you smile, the way you make him feel. And the best part? These tricks are simple, natural, and totally innocent. In today's video, we're diving into 20 innocent tricks that can make his heart race. Those quiet moments that leave a lasting impression without even trying. From the way you listen to the way you look at him, we're going to explore what truly gets his attention on a deeper emotional level. Stay with me until the end, because the final trick, it's the one you'll want to remember. It's the game changer. Welcome to NeuroVista, where we dive deep into the psychology of attraction. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on what really makes people tick. Now, let's get started. Number 1. The power of your smile. We all know a smile can light up a room, but did you know it can also set his heart racing? It's not just about flashing your teeth, it's about the way you smile. The subtlety matters. A slow, genuine smile that reaches your eyes can create an instant connection. The kind of smile that tells him you're interested, but not desperate. It's a delicate balance that shows confidence without saying a word. But here's the twist. This isn't something you can force. A fake smile, he'll notice, but a natural, effortless one? That draws him in. Think of it this way. When you smile at him, it feels like you've given him a little gift, something personal and warm, something only you can offer. And that feeling lingers. It's that butterfly feeling. He'll start associating those positive emotions with you every time you smile. What's even more powerful is when you share that smile in a moment of shared vulnerability or understanding. Maybe it's after an inside joke or a quiet glance across the room. In those moments, a smile isn't just a smile. It's an unspoken bond. A simple act that can send his heart racing. And the best part? It's totally innocent. You're not doing anything extra, but it feels like everything. Number 2. The art of light touch. Touch is one of the most powerful, yet often underestimated ways to communicate attraction. But here's the secret. It's not about overwhelming him with physical gestures. It's the light, innocent touches that send his heart racing. Think about a simple touch on his arm during a conversation or a playful tap when you're laughing. These small moments might seem insignificant, but to him, they feel meaningful. It's a way of saying, "I'm comfortable with you," without using words. But here's the catch. Timing is everything. Too much too soon, and it'll come off as forced. But when you give him that little touch at the right moment, when he's listening intently or laughing with you, it feels like a spark. The beauty of this trick? It's natural. You're just being yourself, offering a little bit of warmth and connection. And as small as it is, it sends the message loud and clear. You're interested. You're present. And that's more than enough to make his heart race. Number 3. The subtle power of eye contact. It's often said that the eyes are the windows to the soul, and for good reason. Eye contact is one of the most intimate forms of communication, but it's the subtlety that really makes it powerful. When you lock eyes with him, even if it's just for a second, something happens. It's as if time stops, and everything else fades away. But here's the trick. Hold that gaze, just long enough to make it meaningful, but not so long that it feels like you're staring. There's a delicate dance between being too casual and too intense. The key is to let your eyes convey warmth, curiosity, and confidence. When you make eye contact and let your gaze linger for a moment, it creates an invisible bond. He'll feel the connection, even if you don't say a word. And if you mix in a soft smile with that eye contact, now you've got him hooked. It's a combination of emotions and signals that create a lasting impression, and it's all completely innocent. Number 4, the power of listening. It might sound simple, but one of the most attractive things you can do is listen. And I'm not talking about just hearing his words. I'm talking about truly listening. When you give him your undivided attention, it shows you value what he has to say. And that? It's incredibly powerful. Here's why. Most people are more focused on what they're going to say next than actually listening. But when you lean in, make eye contact, and really absorb his words, it's like you've created a space where he feels heard and understood. This kind of attention is magnetic. It's not about agreeing with everything he says. It's about showing that his thoughts matter. The best part? It's something you do naturally when you're engaged in the moment. No extra effort needed. But the effect? It makes him feel important. It makes him feel special. And it makes his heart race a little faster every time you listen. Number 5, playful teasing. Teasing can be a fine line, but when done right, it's one of the most innocent ways to make him feel a little spark. A playful, lighthearted tease can bring out his competitive side or create a fun, flirty atmosphere without pushing any boundaries. The key here is to keep it light and playful. Tease him about something silly, like a small habit or something funny he said. It's not about making him feel bad. It's about creating a fun, teasing dynamic that keeps him on his toes. And here's the secret. When you tease him, it's like you're showing that you're comfortable with him, enough to joke around. But you're also keeping the tension there, making him want to prove himself. Done correctly, teasing can be an irresistible way to keep him intrigued. It's innocent, playful, and just the right amount of attention to get his heart racing. Number 6, the magic of genuine compliments. Compliments are powerful, but they're most effective when they come from a place of sincerity. When you compliment him, focus on something that truly stands out about him, whether it's his smile, his work ethic, or even the way he makes others laugh. It shows that you see him for who he really is, beyond the surface. A genuine compliment is magnetic. It speaks to his sense of self-worth and makes him feel seen. But don't just compliment his appearance. Those kinds of compliments are expected. Go deeper. Compliment his intelligence, his passion, or the way he makes you feel when you're around him. This kind of acknowledgement creates a deeper, more personal connection. And the best part? When the compliment is real, it feels effortless. You're simply expressing your admiration for something that genuinely caught your attention. And that's more than enough to make his heart skip a beat. Number 7, mirroring his movements. There's something powerful about mirroring someone's body language. It's a natural, subconscious way of building rapport and creating a sense of harmony between two people. When you mirror his movements, whether it's the way he sits or how he gestures, it creates an unspoken connection. It's not something you should force, but rather something that happens organically when you're in sync with him. When you're comfortable around someone, your body naturally mirrors theirs. And that subtle mimicry makes him feel like you're on the same wavelength. This trick is completely innocent. You're not trying to manipulate him. You're simply showing him, through your actions, that you're in tune with him. And the effect? It's powerful. It creates a quiet bond, making him feel connected to you without any words being exchanged. Number 8. The subtle use of your voice. The way you speak, your tone, the pace of your words, and the occasional pause can make all the difference in creating a magnetic connection. A calm, steady voice can convey confidence and warmth, while a slightly higher pitch when you're excited or interested can make you seem more approachable. When you speak to him, the subtle shifts in your voice communicate more than just the words you're saying. A soft, breathy tone can make him lean in, eager to hear more. Pauses in the conversation can create anticipation, leaving him hanging on your next words. And when you add a gentle laugh or a playful tone, it's irresistible. You don't have to do anything over the top. Just letting your natural voice shine through is enough. It's the simplest way to make your words feel like they're laced with attraction. He won't be able to resist leaning in closer every time you speak. Number 9. The way you carry yourself. Confidence is magnetic, but it's not about walking into a room like you own it. It's about owning the space you're in without feeling the need to prove anything. When you carry yourself with quiet confidence, walking tall, shoulders back, and head held high, it immediately draws people's attention. This doesn't mean you have to be extroverted or overly assertive. It's about showing that you're comfortable in your own skin. When you're at ease with yourself, others can't help but feel drawn to that energy. And for him, that calm confidence is incredibly attractive. It's not about being perfect. It's about embracing who you are. And when you do, it sends the message that you're someone worth getting to know. That kind of presence is impossible to ignore, and it will make his heart race without you saying a word. Number 10. The subtle art of listening with interest. When you truly listen, it's not just about hearing his words. It's about showing that you're fully invested in the conversation. It's about nodding, maintaining eye contact, and asking thoughtful questions that show you care about what he's saying. This kind of attention isn't just flattering. It's also incredibly powerful. It makes him feel seen, heard, and appreciated. And when someone feels valued in a conversation, it deepens the emotional connection between the two of you. It's one of the simplest yet most effective tricks you can use to get his heart racing. Just listen, be present, and let him know that his thoughts matter to you. Number 11. The spark of mystery. Mystery is an irresistible force. When you keep a little bit of yourself hidden, it makes him want to know more. You don't have to tell him your entire life story in one conversation. Instead, let him catch glimpses of who you are and leave some things for him to discover. The power of mystery lies in the unknown. It creates curiosity, a mental puzzle that keeps him thinking about you. Maybe it's the way you answer a question with just enough detail to pique his interest, but not enough to satisfy it completely. Maybe it's the subtle way you leave certain topics open-ended, allowing him to wonder about you long after the conversation ends. The key here is balance. Be open, but not an open book. The moments where he's left wondering about you, even if just for a short time, will have him thinking about you more than you realize. The innocent trick of keeping a little mystery around you? It's one that will make his heart race, wondering what's next. Number 12. The power of playfulness. Playfulness is one of the most charming ways to make a man feel at ease around you. When you're playful, it shows you're not just about being serious. You can let go, have fun, and enjoy the moment. This kind of energy is contagious. When you bring a sense of lightness and fun into the conversation, it relaxes him, making him feel comfortable and open to more. The key to playful attraction is to keep it genuine. You don't have to be a comedian, but using humor, wit, and a bit of banter can create an irresistible dynamic. Maybe it's a witty remark, a harmless joke, or even a playful challenge. These moments of fun show him that you're not just interested in being serious all the time. You know how to keep things exciting and spontaneous. And when he sees you as someone who can make him smile and laugh effortlessly, that's when his heart starts to race, knowing that you're the kind of person he can enjoy spending time with without feeling any pressure. Number 13. The confidence to be vulnerable. Vulnerability can be one of the most attractive things you can show. It might seem counterintuitive, but when you allow yourself to be vulnerable, it opens a deeper, more meaningful connection. You're not afraid to show your true self, flaws and all, and that confidence is magnetic. This doesn't mean you have to pour out all your secrets in one sitting. It's about sharing small, personal details, whether it's a story from your childhood or a moment where you were struggling and overcame it. By being open about your own experiences, you allow him to see you as someone real, not perfect. What happens when you show vulnerability is this. It creates a sense of trust. It's an invitation for him to open up as well. When he sees you're not afraid to be real, it makes him want to connect with you on a deeper level. The heart-racing moment comes when he realizes that with you, it's safe to be himself, too. Number 14. The subtle compliment of silence. Sometimes, saying nothing speaks volumes. Have you ever had a conversation where silence wasn't awkward? Where the quiet space between you two felt comfortable, like an unspoken understanding? That's the power of silent attraction. When you can sit with him, not filling every moment with words, it's an incredible way to show him that you're completely at ease in his presence. This doesn't mean you never speak, but rather, when you allow moments of silence, it gives him space to process how much he enjoys being around you. It's almost as if you're letting him enjoy your company without the pressure of keeping the conversation going. That simple act of being comfortable together, in quiet moments, can stir feelings of deeper connection. It's peaceful and grounding, and it makes him see you as someone who doesn't need constant validation. Just being with you is enough. The real magic comes when he realizes how powerful silence can be, when it feels as if everything is said without saying a word. Number 15. The quiet confidence in your presence. Your presence alone can make him feel something. It's not about needing to be the center of attention or making sure everyone knows you're there. It's the quiet confidence that you exude just by being yourself. When you enter a room and you own your space without arrogance, you instantly become magnetic. This kind of confidence is subtle. It's the way you stand, the way you walk, and the way you interact with others. You don't have to be loud or seek attention. Instead, you show that you're comfortable with who you are, and that confidence is enough to captivate anyone around you. When he sees that you're not trying to impress, but you naturally stand out, it sparks something in him. He'll be drawn to your energy, wondering what it is about you that makes you stand out so effortlessly. That's when his heart races, when he realizes that you have something special without even trying. Number 16. Subtle acts of kindness. Kindness is a magnet for attraction. It's easy to say that you care, but it's in the little things, the small acts of kindness, that truly make his heart race. Whether it's holding the door open, offering him a compliment, or checking in on him when you know he's had a tough day, those subtle gestures speak louder than words. The power of kindness is that it's sincere. You're not doing it for any ulterior motive. You're simply being thoughtful, and that's something that stands out to him. These acts show that you're someone who genuinely cares, and that emotional warmth is incredibly attractive. When he sees you offer kindness, even in the smallest ways, it creates an emotional connection. He'll start thinking about you and how your caring nature makes him feel special. That's when he realizes that you're not like everyone else, and that realization can make his heart race. Number 17. The art of giving space. One of the most subtle yet powerful things you can do is give him space. It sounds counterintuitive, right? But the truth is, when you give him room to breathe, to miss you, it makes him value your presence even more. When you're always available or constantly on his heels, it can lead to overwhelm. But when you step back just a little, allow him to think about you, or give him the space to focus on other things, it creates a sense of longing. He starts to realize how much he enjoys your company and how much he misses you when you're not around. This isn't about playing games. It's about letting the relationship develop naturally. Giving him space allows him to come to you when he's ready, and that feeling of longing will make his heart race every time you meet again. Number 18. The warmth of your voice. There's a certain magic to the way you speak to him. It's not just the words you say, it's the warmth in your voice, the tone that lets him know you're genuinely interested in him. When you speak with kindness and warmth, it's impossible for him to resist that connection. A soft tone can make him feel safe and cared for. A gentle laugh can make him feel comfortable and at ease. It's the subtle changes in your voice that let him know you're invested in the moment. And when you speak to him with warmth, he'll start to associate that feeling with you. Every time he hears your voice, it will send a little thrill down his spine. Number 19. The confidence in your own life. One of the most attractive things about you is when you live your own life. When you're passionate about your goals, interests, and pursuits, it makes you magnetic. You're not waiting around for his validation. You're already living a life full of your own purpose and joy. When you share your passions with him, he sees you as someone who doesn't need anyone to complete her. And that's powerful. It makes him respect you more and desire you deeper. Why? Because he realizes you're someone who is strong, independent, and worthy of admiration. That kind of confidence can make his heart race as he begins to wonder how he can fit into your already amazing life. Number 20. The leaving. That lingers. It's not just how you say goodbye, it's how you make him feel when you leave. Imagine this. The moment you say goodbye, there's a quiet but powerful moment where time seems to slow down. He's left with the feeling that something special just happened, and he's craving more. A simple, sincere goodbye can leave an imprint on his mind. But the trick here isn't in saying goodbye. It's in the way you make him feel like he's just experienced something unforgettable. You can walk away with a soft smile, a genuine compliment, or even just a lingering look that says, "I'm not going anywhere. I'll be thinking about you." It's the subtle art of leaving him wanting more. You don't need to stretch the goodbye out too long, just enough to give him the feeling that every moment with you counts. And when you leave him with that sense of warmth, that spark of something yet to be discovered, he won't just remember you. He'll be counting down the seconds until he gets to see you again. That genuine, lingering goodbye is one of the most powerful tricks in your arsenal. It's the final note in your symphony of attraction, the one that plays in his mind long after you've walked away. And that's what makes his heart race every time. The subtle power you hold. And there it is, 20 innocent tricks that make his heart race, each one powerful in its own way. These small gestures may seem simple, but they are the subtle forces that build real attraction, turning moments into lasting connections. The beauty of it all? You don't need to force anything. When you master these tricks, they flow naturally, leaving him captivated and wanting more. But here's the secret. The true power lies not just in knowing these tricks, but in owning them. When you start applying these effortlessly, you'll notice how easily you draw him in. The key isn't about playing games. It's about being authentically irresistible in ways that he can't even quite put his finger on. So here's the question. Are you ready to take control of your attraction power and make him truly fall for you? Because if you've learned these 20 tricks, you're just getting started. This is the first step to unlocking even more secrets of connection. And trust me, you'll want to know what's next. Hit that subscribe button now and join the NeuroVista community. We're here to explore the art of attraction, relationship dynamics, and how to bring out the best in yourself and others. Don't let this moment slip away. Each video holds a new key to unlocking the connections you've always dreamed of. Are you ready for the next level? Let's make it happen.